Hey guys, welcome back to Foodie Friday. My name is Nicole and today we are in my kitchen because I'm going to be showing you how to doctor up store-bought soup. And this is perfect for those of you who are busy and you don't feel like cooking but you still want something that's healthy and satisfying. And I don't know about you, but there's something about regular store-bought soup that is just not very exciting and it can be just kind of like drab and boring. So this is a great way to not only add more nutrients and make it a little heartier, but just to make it taste a little bit better and make it feel more like a real meal and not just something you dumped into a bowl and microwaved. So I hope that you guys will find this helpful. If you're new to my channel, I would love to have you as a subscriber, so please go ahead and hit the subscribe button to keep up with my future videos, and let's get started. So to start off this recipe, we're going to need some store-bought butternut squash soup, and I love this one from Trader Joe's, but there's a couple of really great brands on the market that do a vegan version, so I will link those in the description box below. Whenever you're buying store-bought soup, you just want to make sure that you check the ingredients and make sure that there's no milk or milk powder. After that, I'm going to get some veggies going, and the potatoes are going to take the longest. So I just chop up one potato for one serving of soup and cut it into bite-sized pieces. And not only does this make it a lot easier to eat, but it also cooks in like 10 minutes. So I'm going to do those first since that takes the longest and move on to the other veggies. Now you can use up any vegetables that you have in your fridge, but I think the combination of these vegetables in particular is really delicious with the butternut squash soup. So I chopped up about 2 to 3 tablespoons of onion, about 2 tablespoons or a 2 to 3 inch chunk of both yellow squash and zucchini. And you want to make sure that everything is roughly bite size. That way it's easier to eat in your soup. And because I want to keep this oil free, I'm going to do the same thing and add a little bit of water to saute these veggies instead of oil, but you can use some olive oil if you prefer. So then I just put that on medium-high and let them cook together until the onions are translucent. It takes about five-ish minutes. Then I'm going to add in some frozen corn. This is a great thing to keep in your freezer. You can just throw it into all kinds of different things, salads, pastas, whatever it is you're making. It really just adds a really nice flavor, and the sweetness works so well with butternut squash soup. And then I'm also going to add some black beans. And again, the black beans, the onions, the corn, it all just comes together and is so delicious. So I'm going to add about 1.5 cups of the soup to my veggies. And the great thing about this is this makes a big hearty portion for one person. You could make a smaller portion if you just kind of want a snack, or you could make this like 3 times the size just by adding more soup and more vegetables and feed a lot of people. So it's a very versatile recipe. After that, I'm going to add the potatoes and a little bit of some sea salt and black pepper. And that really just kind of brings out all the flavors. I did a lot more black pepper than I did sea salt because the soup already has a bit of salt in it. And this is what you get. It is a super hearty, delicious soup, but it is not completely finished until you top it with a bit of sriracha. Now this isn't super spicy, but this really does add a really nice flavor, especially with the kind of corn and black bean situation we have going on here, because there's a little bit of garlic in sriracha and it really just makes this soup, kind of takes it to another level. So I highly recommend topping it with a little bit of sriracha, and I also recommend serving it with some sort of like avocado toast or maybe some toast with hummus, because there's nothing like dipping your toast into warm soup. But that is it for this recipe. I hope that you guys will give it a try. It's honestly one of my favorites that I've made in a really long time. I've been eating this non-stop, so I hope that you guys will give it a try and let me know what you think.